Hey guys!
Hey guys!
Today we're making a video on games that let us down. Soon we'll make one on games that surprised us.
Yes. Okay, so this idea came about because my brother said it. So what did you originally say?
I was like, how about we make a video on games that we played and we were better than we thought.
Yeah, so my thought when I heard that was like, yeah, that's so good. What if we do games that exceeded our expectation and games that we thought would be better? So like unexceeded our expectation. You know?
Decreased. I don't know.
I think that makes sense.
Yes.
Let's get into it. So there will be 2 parts.
In my streak of deleting a bunch of videos, like an idiot, I deleted our review of this game, so it will not have a screen before the game because I don't have it, and I deleted our review of it. So, Escape the Night.
Yep. Escape the Night. So this is a Joey Graceffa YouTube. It was on YouTube Red. There's a whole series of Escape the Night. So we made a board game. The show, I was gonna say amazing, it's pretty good. You can tell it's like fake and they go extra on monsters and traps. But do you want to explain the show? Maybe you can explain it better.
It's basically kind of like an escape room, but everyone one person dies in each episode.
They have to do a challenge and then see who dies.
And they're usually trying to escape a house to get out, and the survivors get that. So when we found out about the board game, we were like,
yeah,
this is a really cool idea. And then we look at like Tom Basil later on, and he like roasts the game to pieces, and I'm like, oh,
no.
Sorry.
We get the game.
Yeah, we get the game.
And we're like, what the heck? This is so repetitive. This is terrible. It has the design of escape room, like a cool board, cool cards, cool characters from season 1. But that's it. Everything else is roll a dice.
The clues, it really should have been like actual like puzzles. But nope, just roll the dice.
And then yes, later, I think once you got rid of it, you found a Tom Basil review that said, terrible, horrible. Yeah, and we were like, oh my gosh, this guy understands.
Yeah, and then he's like, take your anger out on the person who took advantage of you liking the show and made this. Anyways,
and it was so expensive. Wasn't it 70?
I think it was like 40. I mean, it probably originally would have been. I think I paid like 40 or 60 or something.
Oh.
But anyways, that game, a thing I love about games is voting. When you can implement voting like a voting box very cool, in a cool way, I love it. But Survivor, not the old one, the new one from Exploding Kittens, the voting box is a really cool idea, and I haven't played that one, so I don't really know if I can judge it. So, but Escape the Night, well, first off, you had to apply stickers to the box, which was painful because it was wrinkled because I'm not a good sticker.
So yeah, cool elements, it had potential. He even made a real-life escape room that you could go to and do the night escape room. So why did he make a crappy game that has nothing to do with murder mystery, nothing to do with traps, and it's basically Yahtzee?
I think this was my first step to realize
For shame.
I don't think I'm ever going to buy anything from Kickstarter. I was going to buy a Murder Drones graphic novel from Kickstarter, and I'm like, no, I'll wait till retail. Because if I ordered that, I would have been waiting until 2026 in November to get the book.
So yeah, this one we were passionate about, we had a lot to say. The other ones might be quick and to the point. But Escape the Night, what did you do? There's even expansions, which...
No.
You know, after the original, we didn't buy more.
I don't think there was expansions. I think there was just, like, a lot more you could buy as, like, merch. But also the other thing is, like, there were extra locations, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? And also the voting box had to go, like, underneath and fit underneath the insert, which...
Okay, since we were so negative, let's say a few pieces of the game we liked. Just to sandwich it.
The premium version that I bought, which was golden, kinda... The artifacts looked really cool. The timer was really good quality. If I bought the original, I probably would have gotten more bang for my buck.
Yeah, honestly. I love the voting box. I love the show. I love
the characters,
the
were
YouTubers,
fine.
and I love the characters. Like, knowing something about the characters makes me excited. You know, I get to pick my character. This character made it through, so I'm going to make it through as well. I was Ava.
Yeah, the abilities also, so glad they gave you abilities. If they just gave you a random character, like, choose your character, I'd be like, what's so special about any of these people?
And what's so stupid... I know I said let's say some nice things. What's so stupid about the game is your character has to rest. Oh, you're tired. Use someone else.
Yeah, not really very accurate. And the thing is, those tiles... I know, we're just going to keep going. This is a negative video. What did you expect? The tiles... I mean, the setup at the beginning is just painful. You keep placing those tiles around and then also just trying to get the artifacts, but it's so repetitive.
It just had so much potential, and it's boring. It's like an hour or more long, and you just roll a dice. Oh, you rolled a 7, you defeated the monster. You rolled a 3, rest. And then try again next time. It's just, it doesn't feel successful. It's repetitive. It's boring.
Also, credits to Tom Basil, because why would you put voting in a co-op game? Oh, you were really not helpful, but we need you. Get out of here.
It's more fun when you have more people in it.
Yeah, if you play with 12
like if
people,
there's
that's insane.
8 people, and you're like, Samantha, you haven't been carrying your weight. Go die from a monster.
Wait, I'm just gonna say that.
Oh wait, no character dies, right?
No characters are voted out and die.
Oh right.
Anyways, another thing, that game is like to 11 players. Please do not play with this board and pieces with 11 people. That is not a good amount. That is too many people at the table.
No. You're gonna have to pull a Smosh, do the turntable.
Just a lazy Susan.
Yeah. I think that's enough.
Yeah, that game, questionable choices.
Sorry, one other thing. We've played games that have a murder mystery aspect and they do it well. Clue Conspiracy, wherever it is.
I hear.
And Ghosted. Both murder mystery, but they did it right. And the Clue Escapes.
Here.
Oh, I pointed to Unlock. Clue
Those
and
aren't
Unlock. Like, I wanted an actual escape room. Anytime it's an escape game, I don't want a dice or try and get this card. No, I want actual technical escape room.
And for a voting game, even though it doesn't come with a box, One Night Ultimate Werewolf, I love it.
Okay.
Next is Chameleon.
Alright, so Chameleon I put on the list. Because even though... So some of these games we like watched a how to play, or you had me watch a how to play, you know, all these things, and you're like, what do you think of this game? Will you split it? Should we get the game? And that's how I'd get my first impression. This game was earlier on before you did that. So Chameleon, I initially learned how to play it. I was like, oh, this will be fun. And then I started playing it, and I'm like, this is so difficult. Like, how do you come up with a word that hides but also works? Like, anytime I play Chameleon, I don't know what word to say. It's tough. It's like Hues and Cues for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's not terrible, it's just not easy to play. How do you play it again?
Basically, do you remember Faking It? It's basically that.
So everyone has the
actions.
it'll be like
you say a word.
B2 and then it'll show you the word.
Yeah,
and then everyone says hints, but the Chameleon doesn't know what it is. So but even if you're not the Chameleon, it's so tough because how do you give clues that doesn't make it obvious for the Chameleon, but still enough that it works and they know you're not the Chameleon? It's just tough.
So
it's tough.
So you didn't like it because it's tough?
Yeah, because anytime I play it, I'm like, what do I do?
Okay.
That's why I don't like Fast and Furious. I'm like, what do I do?
That is way more complicated than Chameleon. I'm just going to tell you that. That game was so hard to look through that booklet without being like...
And if it comes down to skill issue, I'll take that. But for me, if you say, let's play Chameleon, I'm going to be like, maybe.
The custom card is a cool idea, but no one's ever, like, able to make one because so many people have different ideas of what they know.
And I can't remember if I liked the Smosh video or if I didn't, but I know they played it.
Do
you remember if I liked
usually
it?
I think you did. They will usually make a game feel more fun than it actually is.
Is with the girl with red or orange hair.
Anyways.
Okay.
Next game. Next is Hues and Cues. I agree with her on this. I previously didn't. I'm like, it's a fine game. I enjoy it. Until you realize how, like, dry.
I want to say niche. I think it's very niche.
I thought it was kind of dry for me because I'm, like, trying to give the clue and I'm like, what do I know that these colors that's not a blueberry or, like, a strawberry or something?
Yeah, you can't think of a creative enough clue that other people would know that's not a fruit. Like, if it's pink, maybe you could say Barbie, but even if you look at the board, you're like, why do 10 of these colors look so similar?
Yeah, there's too many shades.
When you're placing the little piece for guessing for another person's thing, it's tough. When you're giving a hint for the card, it's tough. It's just tough overall, and the board is way too repetitive, I think.
It's also just way too big. That board is hard to carry.
Like, yes, it's beautiful to look at. It's rewarding when you get close, but it's hard getting close.
Yeah, it's,
And confidence-wise,
colors are too similar.
you know how some games you're like, oh, I killed that, or I feel good about this? Hues and Cues, you could be so off. Like grape. Oh, I think they're talking about a green grape. I'm gonna go green. It was
purple.
D6. Damn it, it was purple. Are we allowed to say damn it?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. I didn't say we can't swear on the channel. We might not need to.
Okay. But you see what I'm saying? Tough to give clues, tough to pick the color, and too many of the same color on the board.
Yeah. Suspicion is next.
Yeah.
I don't hate this game, and I don't not like it, or I'm fine with the game, and I don't hate it. I haven't played it in so long that I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, it's meh. So this is another one where...
Murder mystery. Oh wait, not murder mystery.
Sorry.
You're trying.
So
to
previously, I'll try and make this fast. Previously, I said you would show me how to plays, and so that's how I'd get my first expectation of the game. This one, you found at Goodwill, learned how to play it as like, ooh, gems. Gems and murder mystery, my kind of game. And then I looked...
I mean, you could call it murder mystery. It's more like theft.
I think it is.
You're trying to figure out other people's roles, but you're not murdering anyone.
And
But anyways.
yeah, so I was excited for it, and then we start playing it, and the first time I'm like, that was fun. And then we keep playing it, I'm like, something's off about this game. So what did you think?
I still don't... I mean, I'm fine with the two-player variant, but it's not as fun as the others, and also, I don't really want to roast the game, but sometimes it really does feel like nothing is happening if you, like, move guests that don't do anything for
Yeah,
you.
maybe it's just too much strategy for my little brain, but sometimes I'll look at it and be like, I feel like that's a lock.
Guys, new
Like,
titles.
when it's-
Games my sister cannot strategic
Compute.
strategize with.
Games my sister cannot compute. Yeah, that game... The gems, you're like trying to get the most gems and figure out who everyone is, but you can't always have the right card you want. You won't always have the card you want to figure out who other people are and eliminate.
Yeah, we're like Villainous. You could discard cards to get some new ones, but this one, since you can't discard cards, you could possibly go the whole game without getting to steal a gem.
And then...
That's happened to me.
How do you choose what colors you're going to move? I think you just move them.
You roll the 2 dice and then move those. If you get a question mark, you get to choose who you move.
Yeah, I never understood... I guess I kind of did the strategy of moving a certain color. Like, it's supposed to be if you grab a blue gem and you put other people in a blue gem, then the other people can suspect more people versus eliminating it down to 3. But still, it's like...
There were some really cool ideas in this game, though, that I've never seen before.
I love the rule of, like...
Line of sight.
Yeah, line of sight.
Except it's not a first-person shooter. It's more like, can they see your character?
I love that rule. I like the gems, but I feel like the fact that once 3 of each are gone, is that the rule? It's over?
Once one pile is gone.
That's so stupid because other people are trying to get gems, and so you could accidentally end the game, and people aren't ready.
I'm just gonna be honest about something that's way nicer to me than Lost Cities. Lost Cities ending is so savage because I'm like, but I have more to do.
We'll explain it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's the good one. That'll be next video.
That's the good one.
I guess if you're disappointed with it and it exceeded my expectations, then it will be in both parts. Yeah, so gems, random cards, moving around people. It feels like I should know what's going on, and sometimes I'm like, what's going on? I don't know.
Games my sister cannot compute.
Cannot compute. Yeah, and sometimes you just don't know who anyone is. And you have stupid actions, and you're like, whatever, I'll try again next turn.
I honestly think you're not a strategy type person now that I find it. A lot of games that are like good strategy and could be very fun if you have the right crowd, you just don't usually care for.
What games?
Fast and
Tell
Furious, Jaws,
I love Jaws.
but that's very much strategy based. Marvel Villainous is very much strategy based.
I told you I hate action card games.
I wouldn't call Survive the Island strategy based. That's way more luck than strategy. But anyways, let's get back to what we were talking about.
I just like the pieces. This is a tangent, but anyway. I like the cool pieces. I like simple idea, but you can elevate it so much when you keep playing. Like Skippo, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one.
So this game that you have just seen, Forbidden Sky, I paid like $30 for that game.
I told him not to. Wait, I can't remember.
When I heard when you said, it looks fun, I thought that meant, get it. I would play it.
Oh no.
Which, that's on me. But I could grab the game, but I've taken pictures or like recorded videos, so that will be before each of them to give you an idea of what it looks like. Otherwise, we just keep it in frame, and it would just be kind of there, and we wouldn't really do much. It's just easier for me, because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm like, let me grab this, this is hard to grab.
Yeah.
Function over fashion.
It's a whole setup.
Forbidden Sky, I paid a lot, and then I'm like, this is super cool! But it's very luck-based with the cards, because I've played, and every time I've gotten close, like a lightning strike has killed me. Or like getting blown off the place. That's the thing. The disasters, like in Forbidden Desert, there's way more mitigation, I feel like, because the storm could technically screw you over, but you have more time to work with it. Where in Forbidden Sky, it is unforgivable. It will blow you off the island and you can lose your rope, and you can't really gain that easily. And also, if you get struck by lightning, you can't gain that easily unless you have the
can't
healer
gain
and
that lightning.
Unless you have the healer and the person who heals the rope.
What do you mean you can't gain that? Getting struck by lightning?
No, I meant gain to get it back. But I meant, like, it's so unforgiving. And here's the thing.
You're in the sky.
Wow. The easiest difficulty, I've only beaten it, like, twice. Over, like, 5 games. Or what or more. There's a lot. That's really bad ratio for a game that we are trying to win in co-op. Because, like, placing the tiles is random. I do like the magnetize it, put it all together, the rocket shoots off, and you all need to get there. But there's so many ways to lose. Sometimes it's really hard to imagine the magnets trying to connect with the wires, because if you have just an inch off, you can't work with that.
At all?
You know what I mean? Because otherwise you have to kind of break the system by moving the pieces closer together.
And that's cheating.
I feel like it is. It's just way too much, because if it's like, oh, place all these bases, okay, that's easy. If it's like, connect all of these instead of just placing the bases, I get it. But you have to do that, place the bases, and some other stuff.
And avoid lightning.
Yeah, and avoid those. And they will keep spreading when you're going through it.
And when you initially look at the lightning rods, or whatever it is, are they lightning rods?
Yeah, they're lightning rods.
Yeah, when you initially look at the lightning rods, you're like, oh, this is easy, it'll be fun, just connect it. No, there's like a right and a wrong way to do the rods. And if you do it wrong, like you said, there's no coming back. You'll probably die before you can fix it.
Yeah, tiles connect the wires. So you have to try and cut those off as well. If you put a big circuit and move it around and it shocks someone, great.
It's a lightning rod, so you can't be on any of the spaces that you connected.
That the wire connects to, yes. And just an extra screw you is the wind. You get pushed off the island and you lose. You could die 2 ways, technically 3, if you are so bad that you've gotten the storm to go so high.
Okay, guys, so that was our top 10 reasons on why to buy Forbidden Sky.
No.
Say bye-bye to Forbidden Sky.
I even watched a video of like someone saying, Pandemic isn't impossible, but someone please help me with Forbidden Sky. This one is so hard. And I'm like, it very much is.
I played it once and I was like, never again.
I will give it credit,
Never
it's
again.
the only one that does a box and not a tin. So good on you, Forbidden Sky.
And I like the technical piece of it. You know, you have to place the pieces. But that's so tough. I think they just made it too hard, like you said.
It's also funny that they made a 4th game and it connects to Forbidden Sky, but Forbidden Sky is out of print. So now it goes Forbidden
They
Island,
stopped
Forbidden
printing
Desert.
them?
Yes. Forbidden Island, Forbidden
Oh my
Desert, and Forbidden
gosh.
Jungle.
So the rocket's gonna take you to the jungle.
Yeah, that's what the 4th one is. You crash. You're always crashing. Forbidden Island, I don't know how you get to the ship. Forbidden Desert, you go in a ship that flies and then you crash and then you need to get to a rocket and then the rocket crashes and now you're in a jungle. If they make a 5th, I don't know what they're gonna do.
The Sahara. Okay.
They already did that.
Next one.
There's been a murder. Let's talk about it. So, in There's Been a Murder, we think... I got this one, and I found it in, like, a Goodwill that was not with the toys. It was, like, in another place. And I'm like, oh, that's a game. Let me look at it. I thought it was going to be fun, because it's like Power Hungry Pets, but co-op. Which, that is not Power Hungry Pets, it's not co-op.
I didn't know that. I thought There's Been a Murder. I like the box. It looks cool. It'll probably be murder mystery-esque, something like Clue.
Yeah, but then I'm like, I'm excited for this, and let's try it. We've won many times, but
What? I thought we played it twice.
I think we've won every single time, honestly.
Because we didn't know how to play.
The secret
We'd be
hand-
like, Dad, you can't say if you have the murderer. So what do I do if I have the murderer in my hand? Dad! Or I've done something wrong.
Anyways, I don't get it because, like, it's...
Can I say this before I forget?
Yes.
One thing is that there's so many different characters, it's too hard to keep track of. So you'd get, like, the secretary, and you're like, what does she do? Like, each one has a different role, they can do different things, you can either show them or not. I think there's just too much going on.
I wouldn't call it a bad game, I just call it so, like,
Cannot
mid
compute.
and odd. Because I don't know how to do it. The secret hands in a co-op game is already enough where you're like, why? But Groundhog Day did a good job. I like how they executed looking
I like
at
how they
people's hands.
executed. So, there's been a murder again.
There's been a murder.
There's been another murder.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this one. It was just weird and disappointing.
Can
I
we
don't
show
know
them the
why.
box for this one?
I already showed it to them. It will be edited in there.
Guys, go to the beginning. Look at it again. It's so beautiful, the green and the gold.
I'll also do my best to write chapters, but I'm not promising that.
Just looking at it, it looks like a train ticket. The
Yeah.
shape.
Anyways, I have no idea what to think about
Yeah,
that
this
game.
might be another one that I'm like, I cannot compute.
Next is Back to the Future, Back in Time. This one I don't own anymore. I have given it to my dad because I do not care anymore. This game
I just want
from
you to know,
Prospero Hall.
I never liked this game.
Yeah. This game from Prospero Hall, I was so excited. I was like, there's so much to it. There's so much mitigation. Till you go a little bit deeper into the game and you realize dice determine everything.
Is
to
it porn?
to get the car, it is. To get the cards, to get the car moving, to do anything in the game, it is dice. Sure, there's mitigation later on if you get to it.
Oh, wait. The dice through time.
No, that one's really fun. I like that one.
So this is the story one.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I never liked it.
Just... And the fact that it's a push your luck, where if you roll Biff, you can't fix it unless you get the reroll Biff, which, oh my gosh, I love them, but when I can't get them, it's so painful. When you roll Biff, he moves, and when he moves too far and gets to a character, he breaks the love connection. He makes it harder on you.
And you've said you've played multiple games where he just ruins it.
Yes.
And you quit, right?
Yes, the thing... Also, the game is just drags. Because when you're first in it, it's like, okay, we can get through this. Middle is usually the best time. And then the finale, the final part, where you have to keep it going with that until the timer is done. Not timer like sand timer, but like a cube moves to the end. Then you're like, yes. But you have to keep it up. So even if you achieve every one of them, you still have to keep doing that until it hits the end. And it's like, why would I do that? Can I just skip them all?
That sounds tiring and repetitive and biffed up.
Biffed up. Yes, Biff. He's annoying. Definitely, I agree with someone's review.
Here's a good
Biff
question. Does it feel like the movie?
Kinda, but... I mean, I like this one. I like Back to the Future, Back in Time. Not Back in Time. Dice Through Time better.
I do too.
It actually does try to implement time travel.
I actually just thought I want to play that again.
Yeah, it does actually try to implement time travel because you're moving from different
It's
places.
Cool.
And just, the dice feel much nicer because the way for you to be screwed over is at the end of the phases. Like, you add tokens, you add cards. But you're literally...
Or Biff won't let you go in that timeline.
Yeah, yep, you're right. Though yeah, Back in Time, major disappointment, especially for the reviews on BGG, Board Game Geek. Tom Basil's review, I was just so disappointed. I did enjoy it at first, but yeah, it just...